Hello, everybody. Hope all of you guys are doing well. I'm doing well. Just so you know, today I have Dane with me, and this is going to be exciting for sure. First, let's have Dane introduce himself, and then we can officially kickstart this interview. Yeah.
Okay. My name is Dane. I've been doing homeschool for most of my life, and just this year I've been starting online school, and I don't know. Never done an interview before.
Oh, no problem. No biggie. I was actually there once too. So yeah, I can understand. So how old are you and where are you from?
15 from Wisconsin and like a small town. So never lived in the city.
I see. And how many siblings do you have? Would you like to share that?
Just have one sibling. She went off to college for since just this summer.
Interesting. And okay, so let's start from your early childhood. What did that look like? Do you have any memories?
Yeah.
Do you recall some interesting stuff?
Well, I used to live in a small town with I don't know, big house and had lots of friends. My childhood was pretty nice. I had a nice school, friends and family around me, and uh, it was just a nice place.
I see. So now I know that this is all about your autobiography, so I think you should dive right into that. So you have the stage. Go ahead.
Right now, I'm just writing about basically my whole life story from as far as I can remember. Not every single individual detail from when I was a baby, because I don't remember that, but anything that I can remember, I'm planning on writing down. And right now I've got maybe like just the story of when I first moved into my house, which I wasn't aware of it because I was still a baby, but I've also gotten a few other things down, which is from when I was was it like 5 or 6? So my parents have written down a few memories of them, so I don't have to remember it. And that's basically what I have so far.
I see, and that's amazing. Now, my first question again, that's something that I thought again when in class you shared that that's what you're doing as a personal project. Was what is it that inspired you to write it? Because I mean, I'm a 14-year-old, and at this point in life, I don't honestly think that okay, there has been some drama, but I wouldn't say that I would want to write it down. But what is it that inspired you? Was it a certain event, or was it anything that you'd basically like to share in the interview?
Well, for most of my life, I've been talking about a certain event that happened in my childhood, and I've always wanted to share it with like friends and family members I didn't know, such as like cousins and uh, aunts and uncles. That story happened, or that event happened when I was around like maybe 10 or 11, when I had to move out of my nice big home and then just move to where I am right now. So I wanted to write more about that, and hopefully it inspires other people.
Yeah. Well, I've been moving around all my life because of my dad's job. So I was born somewhere else, and I've been raised in like 3 to 4 different cities and areas. So for me, moving is okay. It's something that happens every 3, 4 years. I'm pretty used to it. But what is it that you found that really impacted you with that move?
I had to lose basically all my stuff. It wasn't because of a fire, it was because of something called mold, which usually grows in houses. And this one was like one of the most deadliest types of mold, meaning that it can affect your lungs and the way you breathe. So I had lots of trouble breathing. We just had to get out of the house. Anything you brought with you, the mold would grow on it and then uh, travel to wherever you went. So I had to get rid of most of my things.
Yeah, I can imagine that that was very hard for you because I feel like when you're leaving a house, that's different. Because I never left a home. I left a house because we know that we gotta move, right? But I believe that in your situation, it was a home. It was somewhere that you were living for a very, very long time. And you must have a lot of memories. But like, what is one that you'd like to share? Something that was in that house and you'll remember for the rest of your life.
Well, I mean, there's a couple memories of me and my friends just hanging out, and I remember a few things about maybe my cats and my one dog. I remember one memory, which wait, no, not that one. No, mold sometimes affects your brain as well, so I really had a hard time remembering everything. So it might sound ridiculous, but it affected me. So let's see. Yeah, nothing off the top of my head right now, but
I see. Yeah, I feel like it does. It probably does affect the brain, and if it has, then uh well. Now, I have a question, and writing writing a book. There's many times in life that I was like, yo, I think I should write a book about that or book about this. But somewhere even just in the thinking process, I'm like, no way I'm gonna write a book, because like I write 2 pages and I'm like, I am done. I am done forever with writing. So that is how I personally am. How is it, and how are you like, okay, I'm gonna write a whole book on this?
well, I mean, I didn't originally think that it was going to be an original or like an entire book until Leah brought it up, which is why I was a bit scared because I've never written anything that long before. And I'm kind of the same. I don't like writing long things and I usually give up halfway. But this time I'm planning on not and just writing everything down.
I see. And because I mean, I feel like writing is a process. First, I'd like to know, how far in are you, and how all that thinking of those moments and recalling all those experiences affected you.
Well, I'm like a couple pages in right now, and I think getting to remember all the memories from my childhood really helps me because well, I get to remember all these things that I didn't previously or that I forgot about. But once you kind of remember a part of your childhood that you forgot, it all starts coming back to you, and that kind of helps when I'm writing.
Yeah, that's very nice. And have you ever, like, generally, do you have a hard time sharing experiences such as your own personal childhood experiences with people? um and do you still feel like a little reluctant, be like, I don't know if I should put it in, or are you just like very open in the book?
I'm kind of open since I have nothing really to hide, and I'm just happy with telling people.
I see. And so what timeline are we looking at for the book?
And so like maybe my early childhood to well, sort of now, but I don't know how long the book would be if it was to now.
Yeah, and how much time do you think it will take for you to complete it?
Probably the entire year. I'm a
Yeah.
slow writer and it takes some time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how, but like I do have friends that like in a month or something they're done with their books. So like what, 6 months? And I feel like it really depends on how you are as a thinking person. Some people like just think and they're typing and they're going crazy with it. And then there's people that take time. That's people like you and me. So how is your parents' reaction been to this? And do you have their support? How are they feeling about this personal project?
Well, my parents have been helping me remember, so they've sent me memories and like pictures from my childhood. So that helps, and they've also, I think they want to also hear the or read the biography when they have a chance. So ever since I brought it up.
I see. And I feel like that's very nice because always, even with me, it's my parents to tell me embarrassing stuff that I did, which I do not like to believe, but a lot of stuff that I feel like is very cute. But as parents, they always cherish those memories.
Yeah, they've been showing me a bunch of cringy videos from my childhood, which I don't like seeing a whole lot, but it's still nice to watch them.
I know, like, with my childhood, I have cringy photos, but now that my brother is young, I mean, every time he's crying, I record a video. I even recorded a video of him like, what, 40 minutes ago? Because he was crying. And I'm like, I am so recording this and showing it to you. I have videos of his first ever steps, and I've got so many things. And I'm like, I'm gonna show you this, and I'm gonna embarrass you. And honestly, my parents show me such stuff, and I'm like, I'm embarrassed. Please get this out of my face.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's crazy that parents think that it's memories and it's something that's cute. But for them, it's their child is always very cute.
I'm remembering more about a few memories that I had in my old house, which I spent a lot of time with my sister, and we had a strong bond. So we hung out pretty well, except for a few times where we'll get in arguments and start fighting. But it's nice because we got to play games together. And I think we even went to the same school, so that was nice.
Yeah. And your sister and you do have, quite an age difference. Do you guys?
Yeah, she's I think 18 right now and I'm 15, so
Oh, okay, that's 2 years. Because with my brother and
yeah, 3 or 4.
it's 8 years. So it's pretty big.
8 years?
Yes.
Uh,
So we be able to see that in your book how it was, because I mean you guys did share a bond. So how was it when she was moving out, like going away to college? Will you be saying that your experience with that in the book?
yeah, we'll be seeing that is pretty rough and I just don't miss her. I wish we
Aww.
had more time. Because when I actually had time with her, I wasn't spending all of it, and now I kind of regret that.
Oh, that's so sweet. Because I mean, I know my brother, and he'd be like, please move out so I can take over your room. And that's all he's going to ever care about. But yeah, when we do have people, we don't really, focus on them that much. But I feel like when they're not around, yeah, there's always flashbacks that come with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But she's in film now, so
Ooh, that's interesting.
I haven't seen a whole lot of her work, but I've seen a couple, so I know what she does.
Nice. And how was her reaction to it? How was it like, yo, Dane, you're writing a book? Was it like that? Or was she like excited and all?
Well, I don't know if my parents have talked about it, but they might have in front of her since she's far away right now. So they
I
usually get
see.
on calls a couple of times, but I don't know how those go.
Mm-hmm. And now tell me something. How is your life apart from the book and school, homework, assignments, projects? We know all about that. But what do you like to like do in your free time if you have any? So what are things that you enjoy?
Well, for a while before quarantine started, I was into a ton of hobbies, such as taking an acting class, I think an art class. I did ballet, I did piano, all these things until quarantine started, and then I stopped doing film and or not film but acting. Uh, Stopped doing ballet. Um, but I'm still doing piano right now. So in my free time, I usually do either gaming, sometimes reading, and also piano a lot of the time.
I see, that's very nice. I mean, I think it's always amazing to explore. And well, again, before COVID, we were really able to like fully be there and experience different things. But again, I'm not saying that it's limited access to it. It's just like we can fully experience different things right now. And you know how I am with gaming. I've never played
Yeah.
anything but Subway Surfer, so I need a lot of guidance from you guys. And our entire class is like pretty into gaming and stuff that I do not understand.
Yeah. I wasn't much of a gamer until one of my friends got me into Minecraft, and then I really started to play a lot of games.
Yeah. That's, I mean, I feel like it just starts with one person introducing to a certain thing, and then boom, that's how it happens with most of the things that I do. I'm also a theater actress, so I used to do theater, but again, COVID hit, so I wasn't able to do that anymore. That's probably the saddest part of COVID.
Yeah.
Well, it's been very, very nice with you, Dane. It is a total pleasure having you on, learning so much about the book that's coming out. So that's a way to learn more about you. And yeah, that's amazing. Do you have any last words, any last thoughts?
Nothing right now, but I mean, I do still have memories that I'm trying to remember. So if I get any more, I might just talk about it. But
Amazing. And I feel like, again, right, like writing a book that's based on you is a process because of the memories, because of sometimes the pain or the joy that comes with the memories. So take your time with them, and anytime you've got something new, interesting, you slap me and I'll be there. I'm like this, you know me. I'm up until like 4 a.m. So yeah, I'm pretty good with your time as well.
yeah, I say that your time zone on Slack says like 10 p.m. So
Mm-hmm. I see. Yeah, it is 10:34 p.m. So I've
right
got a
now it's like
long
12.
time. Wait, no, you're Central Time?
Yes, so like 12:30 p.m.
Oh yeah. Actually, some of my friends are in Central Time, so I'm good with Central. So thank you so much. We'd be ending the interview now. Thank you so much for watching. It's probably just gonna be Leah watching, but yeah. So thanks. And we had a good time coordinating this because sometimes something would work out with you and not me and not you. So
Yeah.
we had fun.